Good morning, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. This is the 1995 One and Gone. We are now beginning the round number 3, game number 21. It's the number 8 California Angels taking on the number 1 Cleveland Indians here at Jacobs Field. I'm expecting this game to have lots of fireworks. You got two very high-powered offenses going against each other, and I have no idea how this is going to go. Should be a pretty good game, although the Angels are going to may have a little bit more difficulty with the pitcher they've got. But we shall see what here. Tribe Fan 879 running through the turnstiles here at Jacobs Field. Of course, I know he would not miss this game. Let's see, how did they get here? The California Angels defeated the Detroit Tigers in the first round and knocked out the Colorado Rockies in the second round. Cleveland received a bye into the second round. They handedly took care of the Philadelphia Phillies in that round. And now they are here at Jacobs Field for this game. Steeler Fan joins us here at Jacobs Field as well. So this game should be lots of fun. We've got 4 good matchups, I think, in the third round. And this is only the first one to start. So let's take a look and see what we got. Starting pitcher for the 1995 Cleveland Baseball Club that will be formerly known as the Indians. I gave the start to Chad Ogea. 8 wins, 3 losses, a 3.05 ERA. He gets the call for this matchup here in the game. So let's get started. This should be lots of fun. Let's play ball. Leading off for the Angels, third baseman Tony Phillips. Who knows how this game's going to go with these two high-powered offenses. It'll be up to pitching to see what happens. Chad Ogea begins with a 2-1. That is a blank. Phillips gets to swing 6-5, and he grounds it. He goes ahead and grounds it to short, out number 1. Fix the lineup here. A little bit of an earthquake. Next batter is the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Ogea will pitch 2-2. That's at the park. Jacobs Field says 5-1. That's a star 5, and it will be a fly out to left. Jacobs Field, pretty neutral. It had 159 home runs. It's got 4 home runs on there. Pretty neutral. I think a mix in a neutral park. Could be a hitter's park, depending what happens there. Here's the right fielder, Tim Salmon. 34 home runs in 95. Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Jacobs Field. Ogea with the pitch, 2-4. Walk plus 10, and that will allow Salmon to go for a walk. He will be safe at first on the base on balls. Here's the designated hitter, Chili Davis. Rolling a strat, see if anything going on. That is a 9-0. Ogea will pitch. 5-6. That is a home run with a question mark. Davis is hitting from the left side. A 1-6, he gets a chance. That's an 18. It is high. Davis gets to swing, no. 3-2, and he's star 2, and he flies it to center. A walk is all the Angels can get. But that is all as they get stopped there. We go to the bottom half of the first. Starting pitcher for the 1995 California Angels will be Mark Langston. 15 wins, 7 losses, a 4.63 ERA. Langston actually gets to pitch twice today because Langston is pitching for the 95 Angels today, and tonight he is the starting pitcher for the 85 Mariners in tonight's game on Inside Pitch when the Mariners host the Yankees tonight. So he gets to pitch twice today. Of course, he'll be 10 years younger on my Inside Pitch 85 game. Leading off for the Indians, center fielder Kenny Lofton. Langston will pitch 5-3, strikeout chance. 12 is high. Jacobs Field, -1 to strikeouts, -2 to walks. Lofton gets to swing, no. 3-3, star 1, and he grounds it to third. That's the first out. It will bring up shortstop Omar Vizquel. Langston 2-2, that's a blank. Vizquel gets to swing 6-4, and that's going to be a base hit to right field, single to right. Vizquel gets a nice little hit there, and he will trot down to first. That brings up second baseman Carlos Baerga, infield halfway. See if anything happening on a strat. That is a 19, no play. Langston will pitch, and that is a 6-1. That's a blank. Baerga swings 1-6, star 2. It's a grounder to short. Do we have a double play? Baerga with a double play rating of 2. Nothing from Langston. Halfway is 3. It's a grounder to short. So easily is at second base, and he has no adjustment. So a 1-3, they turn it. It is a 5. They do not. So Vizquel is thrown out at second, but Baerga beats the throw to first. And that is out number 2. Fielder's choice. But that gives Albert Bell, left field, a chance to blast one out. He had 50 home runs in 85 and 95. Still rolling a strat. The infield will now be normal. That is a 4, nothing happening. So Langston will pitch. That is a 2-5, double question mark. A right hand against a righty, a 1-12 is a single. That is a 4, and Bell belts it right up the middle for a base hit single. On a single one, Carlos Baerga will advance to third base. His base running rating is a 3, but with 2 outs becomes a 4, and that's what he needs. He will get to third. Base hit by Bell right up the middle. And that brings up the designated hitter, Eddie Murray. 2 outs now, but now runners at the corners. Strat says a 9, no play. Langston will pitch. That's a 1-1, strikeout chance, 15 high. Murray gets to swing, 5-3. It's a star 4. It'll be a ground out to second, and that will end it. No runs, 2 hits for Cleveland. Still no score after 1. Forever Remain 90 joins us here at Jacobs Field, and I see you changed your avatar there. Forever Remain, welcome, sir. Top of the second, leading off for the Angels, first baseman J.T. Snow. Ogea will pitch, and that's a 6-3 hit by pitch. That 2 is too high. Snow has a 4, but Ogea -7. Snow will swing 1-1, star 1. He flies it to left. Here is Garrett Anderson. He is in left field for the tournament. Ogea with the pitch. 1-1 strikeout chance. 19 is high. Anderson will swing 2-6. That's a base hit to left. Anderson trots to first. And now here's Damian Easley. He's at second base. Infield halfway. Let's see what Strat says. A 6, nothing happening. Ogea will pitch. 4-4. That's an error on a throw. Easley will swing 4-1, and that is a single. That is a single to short. Single to short. The shortstop rating is for Cleveland is Vizquel. His error rating is a 3. That's a 9. There's not going to be an error. So Anderson's base running rating is a 3. Needs to be a 5 in order to get to third. It is not, so he will hold at second. It is an infield single. No throwing error. And a chance now for the catcher, Greg Myers. Still 1 out. Infield still halfway. And that is a 4. Let's see here. Nothing happening, I don't think. 2 + 1 is 3. Divided by 2, 1.5. No. No play. So Chad Ogea will pitch to Myers. And that is a 4-2. That's a double question mark. Myers a lefty. Nothing there at all. So that's a blank. So Myers gets the swing, and that is a 6-5, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. Single. Does Anderson score? Base running rating is a 3. In order to get to home, +1 is a 4. Left fielder for Cleveland is Bell. -1 is a 3. So a 1-3, Anderson, a 1-3, he will score. 4-5, he holds. A 6, someone is out. And that is a 1, he does score. So Anderson does come in to score. And on the Damian Easley's base running rating is a 4. That 3 allows him. That 3 allows him to take third. And Greg Myers' base running rating is a 2. He will hold at first. That is a base hit for Myers. So he holds at first, but Damian Easley goes to third on the throw, and he will hold there. And the Angels are up 1-0. RBI single by Myers. How about that? Runner still at the corners with 1 out. That brings up the shortstop, Gary DiSarcina. As on a 1, that basically the runner doesn't, lead runner advances, the ball caught off. And if the less is equal to a trailing runner, he does. So we got runners at the corners. Infield is still halfway. Indians trying to get an out here. Let's see if the strat roll says anything. That is a 2. Nothing happening here. So OJ will pitch. And that is a 2-4. That is a walk +10. And that 6 will do it. And the bases are loaded. And that will bring up Tony Phillips. Phillips is 0 for 1. Bases loaded. They're going to talk to Chad OJ on the mound real quick. Phillips is there. Infield is still, let's see here. Do we still play for the double play? Double play rating is 1. -1 is a 0. They're going to play the infield in. Damian Easley, base run rating 4, becomes a 2. So the infield will be in. Michael Peterson joins us here at Jacobs Field. Yeah, I'm very aware about what happened with Butler. I get that. They fired him. Move on. I don't think the Mets knew about that. I'm pretty sure they didn't. So we'll move on. We'll get another general manager. Bases loaded. Let's see if there's anything on Strat. And that is a 13. Nothing happening. OJ will pitch. Big inning coming on here. 5-4. That's a walk chance. Phillips, that is a 12 against a righty. He walks in a run. Holy cow. Chad OJ walks Phillips, which means Easley will trot on in to score. As he walks in a run, runners will advance 1 base. It's now 2-0 Angels. I don't know if Cleveland's going to get the bullpen running up right now, but right now the Angels are getting runs. And the batter now is Jim Edmonds, and with 1 swing and a bat, he can really make this game a lot more difficult for Cleveland. Still rolling a strat. See if anything going on. That is a 15. Nothing happening. Infield is still going to be in. Although Myers has to come in to score anyway. So let's see what OJ does. Here's the pitch. That's a 5-5. That's a strikeout chance. The 17 is high. Edmonds gets to swing. That's a 6-5. And it's a ground ball right back to OJ. It's a ground ball to OJ. We'll try to turn the double play. And since OJ is the pit gets it here. So here's what they're gonna do. Myers has to come in to score. He's gonna be thrown out at the plate automatically on a ground out, but they still have a chance to turn the double play. So because the only double play chance you can have on infield in is home to first. Chad OJ. So it is a ground ball double play 1. OJ's -1 is a 0, but he automatically gets 1 because he's automatically in. So he gets 1, and there's no pivot rating. So the only way they could turn a double play is on a 1. They do not, but Myers is thrown out at the plate, and the runners will advance one base. Excuse me there. So 2 outs, but the runner is thrown out at the plate by Ogea. And the batter now is Tim Salmon. Now the infield will be normal. That's how you do that. That is how you do that on a ground ball to the pitcher with the infield in, and the runner has to come in. His base running rating is a 0, so there is no way he scores. So on an infield in. But a 4 allowed Edmonds to make it to first. So here's Salmon. We'll check the strat roll again, and that is a 4. Nothing happening here. So Ogea will pitch to Salmon. That's a 1-4. That's a strikeout chance, but the 18 is high. Salmon gets the swing, 4-5, and it's a ground ball to first. And he will take it himself and end the inning. That could have been a lot worse. 2 runs on 3 hits, a couple of walks. It's 2-0 Angels as we go to the bottom of the second. That could have been a lot worse for Cleveland. But we know the Indians definitely have the lineup that can get runs back. So it's still 2-0. Leading off for the Indians will be Jim Thome. .314 average. He's at third base for the game. Langston with the pitch. 6-1. That's a blank. Thome gets the swing. 3-5. That's a fly out to center. And that is out number 1. And here is the right fielder, Manny Ramirez, Man-Ram. Langston, 4-3. That's a blank. Man-Ram gets the swing, 6-5. That's a base hit to center. And a nice single for Manny Ramirez. He'll hold it first. Brings up the first baseman, Paul Sorrento. Infield is halfway. Strat roll says a 2. Ramirez are not going to do a hit and run. Man-Ram has only a stolen base rating of 10, so they'll call off the hit and run. That was available, but they'll call it off. Langston will pitch. 1-6, that's a blank. Sorrento gets the swing, 1-2, and he grounds it back to Langston. Double play rating 2, nothing from Langston, but the pitcher gets +1 automatically, so that's a 3. Halfway is 4, and Sorrento is a lefty. So the shortstop is the pivot man for the Angels, which is D. Sarcina. That's a -1. So a 1-3, they turn it, and they do not. On a 6, Manny Ramirez does go to second, and that is out number 2 with Sorrento's at first. So that pretty much tells me it was a Baltimore chop and at the plate, and the only way Langston was going to get an out was to throw to first base. So that's 2 outs. Here's Tony Pena. Tony Pena is the catcher. He will bat next. There are 2 outs now. Infield is normal. Langston with the pitch, 5-1. Error on a throw. Pena will swing 1-5. And against a lefty, that's going to be a base. That's going to be a single past shortstop for a base hit. Now we got to check. We'll check to see if there's an error on a throw in a moment because we got to see if there is a throw. Manny Ramirez, a base running rating of 3. On a single to short, his base running rating with the 2 outs, his base running rating is a 4. It needs to be a 3 in order for him to score. So there is no error on a throw there. So Ramirez does come in to score, and Pena safe at first. So there is no throw at all, and the Indians now get a base runner and a run. It is 2-1. So Man-Ram does come in to score. There is no throwing error on a single in this case, even though his runner was a 16. And I'll double check something on that, but I do not believe there was. No, there is no throw error rating. Actually, was a D. Sarcina's error rating is a 3, so no throwing error anyway. So a run comes in to score. It's 2-1. It's now 2-1 Angels. Actually, there was a possible throwing error, but didn't happen. I got confused there with a single into center. So 2 outs. Now Pena on it first brings in a base hit. Here is Langston, brings in a run. I'm not talking right today. Langston is 0 for 1, now 2-1. Check to see if anything happening. That is an 11, and there's no play. Langston will pitch. That's a 3-6. That's a blank. Langston gets the swing. 3-4. It's a fly out the left, and that will end the inning. 1 run for the Indians on 2 hits. At the end of 2, it's 2-1 Angels. Disregard everything I said about an error on a throw. My bad. Top of the 3rd inning, Chad Ogea will pitch to Chili Davis. As I know, Tribe Fan is happy that his Indians at least got something out of that inning. Pitch from Ogea, and that's a 1-3 against the switch hitter left. That's an automatic out. And that will be a star 5 and a fly out the left. Here's JT Snow. Ogea's pitch, 5-6. Home run with a question mark. He's hitting from the Snow is switch hitting from the left side. A 1-6 passes. That's a 13. It's too high. So Snow gets the swing anyway. 3-3, and he lines it to short for the 2nd out. And now Garrett Anderson. Ogea will pitch, 4-4. That's a possible throwing error. Anderson will swing, 4-5. That's a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to easily. His error rating is a 5. That's a 17. He will not make an error on the throw, and he throws to first to get the final out of the inning. Not easily. I'm sorry. Cleveland's in the lineup. Vizquel's error rating is the 3. I'm just not thinking right today, guys. Forgive me. It's still a or Baerga, still too high anyway. So 1-2-3 inning for the Angels, still 2-1. I'm not thinking right. I sometimes keep on forgetting who's at bat. I can't get it right. Bottom half of the 3rd inning, Mark Langston will come on to pitch to Omar Vizquel. He is, let's see here, Vizquel is 1 for 1. Langston with the pitch, 1-1, strikeout chance, 4, he got him. He strikes out Vizquel. Strikeout number 1 for Langston. He had 142 of them in 95. Here's Carlos Baerga. Langston 2-2, blank. Baerga swings, 5-4. That is a star 6. It's a fly out to right. Langston actually not having a bad start. Now that brings up this powerful guy, Albert Bell. He has a single his first time up, 1 for 1. Langston, 6-1. That's a blank. Bell gets the swing, 1-6, and he flies it to left. A 1-2-3 inning for Langston. And at the end of 3, it is still 2-1 Angels. I was maybe expecting more fireworks, but this game is still very early. Top of the 4th coming up. And let's see who leads off. Damian Easley leads off for the Angels. Pitch from Ogea, 5-6. That's again a home run with a question mark. Easley against the righty, a 1-12. That's an 8. It passes. Easley needs a 2 in order for him to get a home run. It's a 3. Just missed it. Whoa. But he does get the swing. And that is a 4-6. And he does get a base hit past seconds. That's a single for, that is a single. That is a single for Easley. Base hit for him. And that will bring up Garrett Anderson. Easley on it. Easley is now 2 for 2. Anderson the batter. What am I doing? Easley's on single. Baseball Demos joins us here at Jacobs Field. Easily on it first. Anderson, the batter, infield halfway. Strat roll says an 8. Nothing happening. Ogea will pitch. And that is a 5-5 strikeout chance for he gets Anderson. First out, here's Greg Myers. Myers got an RBI single last time up. Strat says a 3. One, let's see. 1 + 1 is a 2. Hit and run possibility. Why not? We'll do a hit and run for the Angels. Hit and run. Ogea's pitch. 4-3. That's a possible error. Myers gets to swing on a 6. That is a 5-6, and that's going to be a fly out to right field. The ball is hit to Ramirez. His error rating is a 5. That's a 9. There's not an error, and it's 2 outs. So easily has to go back to first. And the hit and run fails. And now Gary DiSarcina comes up to bat. 2 outs. Let's see if anything happening. And that is an 11. No play. Ogea will pitch. That's a 6-5 against a righty. It's a blank. DiSarcina gets to swing. 2-6. And that's a base hit past short. That is a single for DiSarcina. Easley's base running rating is a 4. + 1 from 2 outs is a 5. On a single to short, he will make third. And DiSarcina holds it first. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Here's Tony Phillips. Again, Chad Ogea having some issues here. But we'll see if he can get out of it. Yes, the Angels did have a nice lineup in 95. It was powerful, just didn't have the pitching. Runners at first and third. Let's see if anything strat roll comes up. That is a 4. Let's see. Nothing for Easley, but DiSarcina. 2 + 1 is 3. No play. We'll do it normally. Ogea will pitch. And that is a 4-4. Error on a throw. Phillips will swing 4-1, and that is a fly ball to right field. There will be no throwing error, and Ogea gets out of it. No runs. There were 2 hits. Bottom of the 4th, 2-1 Angels. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Here's Eddie Murray leading off for the Tribe, or I should say the Cleveland Baseball Club that will formerly be known as the nickname of the Tribe. Always got to put that in there. Mark Langston will pitch to Murray. And that is a 5-2 against the switch hitter right. That's a strikeout +10, and that 14 will get Murray. Struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Langston. Here is Jim Thome. Langston, 4-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Thome will swing 2-3, and that's a single up into center field for a base hit for Thome. Nice hit for him. Hall of Famer, absolutely. And now a chance for Manram. 1 out, infield halfway. Checking for Strat, and that is a 10. Nothing happening. Langston will pitch to Manram. That's a 3-1. Home run with a question mark. Manram is a righty. A 1-9 will pass. That is a 20. It's too high. Langston avoids that. But Manram does get the swing. It's a 5-5, and it's a fly out to center. And that is the second out. Here's Paul Sereno, pretty much maybe the weak link in this Indians lineup. Only batted .235 that year. Strat says a 17, nothing happening. Langston will pitch. 1-6, that's a blank. Maybe Sereno's going to make me eat my words. 3-1 against the lefty. No, he does not. That is a ground out to first base, and the inning will end there. No runs and a hit for the Indians. Still 2-1 Halos. Nice to have a weak link that hit 25 homers. Then there is that. Dave. Absolutely, there is that. Here's Jim Edmonds leading off for the Angels. He's 0 for 2. Chad Ogea, we're in the 5th inning. He's already approaching his fatigue area. We'll see what he can do. We'll see how long he can go here. Ogea will pitch, and that is a 5-2. Wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again. 3-5, strikeout chance. Got him. Strikes out Edmonds, and that is strikeout number 2 for Ogea. He only had 57 strikeouts that year, so not really a hard thrower. Not a hard thrower at all, more of a finesse pitcher. Of course, he only had 14 starts, but I chose him for the Indians because I really felt he would be in this rotation for this tournament. Here's Tim Salmon with 1 out. Ogea's pitch, 2-1. That's a blank. Salmon gets the swing. 1-3. Popped it out to short. 2 outs. And here's Chili Davis. Ogea will pitch. 6-5. And against the switch hitter left, that's going to be an automatic out. And it will be a fly out to right. Star 3. 1-2-3 inning for Ogea, and I kind of think he needed that. So down go the Angels in order. Bottom half of inning number 5 coming up. Yes, they did. They did lose a 1-game playoff to Seattle in 95. Here's the catcher, Tony Pena. He's 1 for 1. Langston's pitch, 4-2 against the righty. Strikeout chance. 12 is too high. 12 is high. Pena gets the swing. 3-2. That's a star 4 and a ground out to second. That's the first out. Here's Kenny Lofton. Langston will pitch. And that is a 6-4 range play coming up. Lofton will swing 2-4. That's a base hit to center field. That ball is hit to Edmonds. His range is a 4. He's got it. Out number 2. Takes a single away from him. Nice play by Edmonds. A single to center becomes a fly out to center. And now Omar Vizquel. Edmonds, good fielder in center field. Langston will pitch to Vizquel. Vizquel is 1 for 2. 5-1, error on a throw. Vizquel will swing 6-4. That is a base hit to right field. It's a single. And, of course, there's no throwing error with no runners on base. With no runners on base, so Vizquel will hold on to first because you'll only check a throwing error on the outfielder for runner advancement. So Vizquel is safe at first. And that will bring up Carlos Baerga, giving the Tribe a big chance to maybe get a run here. Baerga is 0 for 2. Infield is normal. See if Strat says anything. On 11, nothing happening. Langston will pitch. And that is a 4-5. That is a blank. He's not tired. Baerga, though, does get to swing. 5-5, and that is a star 3. It's a fly out to center. No runs and a hit for Cleveland. Still 2-1 Angels. As Langston is pitching very well against this Cleveland lineup. We go to the top of the 6th inning. JT Snow leads off for the Angels. He's 0 for 2. Ogea's pitch, 3-6. Range play at the park. Jacobs Field says 4-5, and that's going to be a star 6, and that is a fly ball to center field. The ball is hit to Kenny Lofton. It's a range play. He has a 1-3. He can't make it. Single or double. That's going to be a single. JT Snow is on first. As JT Snow hits that ball in front of Lofton, he couldn't make the play. Angels get a man on. That will bring up Garrett Anderson. Anderson 1 for 2. Infield halfway. Strat roll says a 5. Nothing happening here. So Ogea will pitch to Anderson. And that is a 2-4. And that is a walk plus 10. That 18, let's see here. I'll double check it. 10 plus 10 is 20. Minus 2 is 18 from Jacobs Field. And he does walk him. And the Angels are in business. Runners at first and second. And nobody out. And the batter is Damian Easley. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Oh, what do the Indians do here? They're going to keep the infield halfway. Nobody out. Chad Ogea. Voris McCracken. Voris McCracken is the stat system. Voris McCracken's dips. DIPS. That is what Chris Davis uses for his stat formulas. Dip system by Voris McCracken. That is a 4. Nothing happening here? I don't think so. No, nothing happening here. So no play. Ogea will pitch. Infield is still halfway looking for 2. Ogea's pitch. 3-2. That's another range play. Easley will swing. 2-3. Star 1. It's a fly ball to left. That ball is hit to Albert Bell. His range is a 3. He's got it. Makes the catch. Great play by Albert Bell and pretty much needed to make it. That's out number 1. Snow will hold at second. That will bring up the catcher, Greg Myers. Myers is 1 for 2. Infield still halfway. Let's see if anything happening. That is a 6. Nothing happening there. Ogea will pitch to Myers. And that is a 5-6. And that is a home run with a question mark. Myers is a lefty. 1-6. That is a 7. It's too high. Ogea avoids that, but Myers does get the swing. And that is a 4-4. It's a ground ball to short. Do they turn 2? Myers double play rating 1. -1 from Ogea is a 0. Halfway is 1. Second baseman for Cleveland is Baerga, no adjustment. They only turn a double play on a 1. It's a 6. The runners will advance. So Snow goes to third. Anderson is safe at second, but Myers is out. And there are 2 down. So here's Gary DiSarcina. So the runners do advance 1 base on a 6. So pretty much it was a chopper, and the only play was to go to first and get the out, which they do. So runners at second and third. Now the infield is normal with 2 outs. We'll see if anything happening. That is a 19. No play. They're not going to squeeze bunt. If you go ahead into Wikipedia and look up Voris McCracken, it'll bring up the dips. It'll show you how he bases his stats on. It's really for pitcher stats, really, I believe. Hitter stats, he uses something else, I think. But that's unfortunate why he can't go any further back than I don't know the real year. 1956 is the earliest year he has, but it doesn't mean that he can't go any further back than at least maybe early 50s or something. I don't know. I haven't asked him how far back he can go. Runners at second and third. Chad Ogea, nothing going on, so Ogea will pitch. And that is a 2-4. That is a walk plus 10, and that 4 will do it. DiSarcina, he walked him. And now the bases are loaded for Tony Phillips. Fans here at the Jake hoping they can get out this inning. Rolling a strat, 7, nothing happening. So Ogea will pitch to Phillips. Bases are loaded. 4-4. That's an error on a throw. Phillips will swing. And that is a 3-6. It's a star 1 and a fly ball to left. Wow, Ogea gets out of the inning. There's no error on a throw, obviously. And the inning ends. No runs, One hit, a couple of walks. Chad Ogea gets out of it. Still 2-1 though. Yeah, Robert McCracken. I believe that was his true name. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning, still 2-1. In a game where I expected a lot more runs, but the pitchers are doing a heck of a job in this pitcher's duel. Here's Albert Bell, though, leading off for Cleveland. He's 1 for 2. Langston will pitch, and that is a 4-4. That's a blank. Bell gets the swing, 6-2, and it's a fly out the left. That's out number 1. Here's Eddie Murray. Yeah, Voros McCracken. Yeah, not Boris. My bad if my microphone can't pick it up that well. Langston 3-4. That's a hit by pitch. That 12 is going to be out of there. Murray will swing though, 6-2. He grounds it to short. And that is out number 2. And here's Jim Thome. Langston's pitch, 5-6. Strikeout chance, 18 is too high. Thome gets the swing. That's a 6-2, but he grounds it to second. A 1-2-3 inning for Langston. And remains 2-1 Angels. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Chad Ogea is now tired. They're going to go to the pen here. The Indians will go to the bullpen. And you got left-right switch coming up for the Halos. I think they'll go with a lefty. See who the Angels want. See who the Indians want to bring in. And let's see. Who do you want to have pitch? They're going to go with Paul Ossenmacher. 6 wins, 2 losses, a 2.82 ERA. He is a short reliever, but they're going to go with him for this 7th inning. Paul Ossenmacher will pitch to Jim Edmonds here to start the top of the 7th. Ossenmacher with the pitch, 1-4. Of course, it's blank. He's not tired. Edmonds gets the swing, 3-2. Star 1 grounds it to short. That is the first out, and here is Tim Salmon. Ossenmacher with the pitch, and that's a 5-5 strikeout chance, 6. He got him. He struck out Salmon. Nice strikeout by Ossenmacher. And here is Chili Davis. Ossenmacher with the pitch, 2-4. That's at the park. Jacobs Field says 2-4, and that is a home run possible to the pull side. Davis against the lefty is an 11. That is a 4, and that one is a goner. Home run, Chili Davis. Off of Paul Ossenmacher. As he smacks that one, he's hitting from the right side, and he belts that to left, and that is a goner. Home run, Chili Davis. Stadium groans. Jacobs Field helps out Davis, and the Angels now lead it 3-1 on a big solo jack by Davis. And now here's JT Snow. That is the third batter. Ossenmacher is now tired. Let's see if he can get out of the inning, though. Snow is 1 for 3. 2 outs. Ossenmacher's pitch, 2-5. Possible error. Snow's going to swing 1-1. Star 1, a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Vizquel. His error rating is a 3. That is a 13. There's no error. He'll throw to first and end the inning. 1 run on a big jack by Davis. The Angels are leading 3-1 here over the top team in the tournament. As former Cavalier and Indians broadcaster Joe Tate would say, stadium is now singing in the key of boo flat. Boo. Bottom of the 7th, Manram leads off for the Indians. Mark Langston can pitch to 4 batters before tiring. 3-1 lead. Let's see what he can do. Langston would pitch. That is a 3-4 hit by pitch. 18 is way high. Manram gets the swing. 1-1. Single past short. It's a base hit. Manram gets off there with a leadoff single. He's now 2 for 3. The batter now is Paul Sorrento, and Langston will pitch to him. Infield halfway. Anything on a strat? That is a 5. Nothing happening. Langston will pitch, and that is a 3. That is a 3-3, and that against the lefty is a blank. Sorrento gets the swing. 3-3, star 3. It's a fly out to center. Out number 1. Here's Tony Pena. Strat says a 2. Nothing happening. I don't see a hit and run here down by 2 outs. So Langston will go ahead. Any thought of extending pitcher fatigue and pitching a shut? I know APA and replay give a boost. Thinking about it, but remember, you got to realize also, inside pitch fatigues pitchers very mildly. I really don't think I'll increase the pitcher fatigue. Inside pitch does not destroy pitchers when they're tired. Payoff pitch, APA, and Fall Classic, they do destroy pitchers when they're tired. I'm probably going to leave it alone. Langston will pitch to Pena, and that is a 1-1 strikeout chance. 9 against the lefty is too high. Pena avoids it. He does swing. 2-1. Line drive to second. Could be 2. Could be 2. The ball is hit to second. Man Ramirez is on at first. And in order for him to be thrown out, it's got to be a 1 or a 2. No, he gets back. 2 outs. Manram gets back on a line out to second. He's safe back at first. And the batter now is Kenny Lofton. 2 outs. Infield now normal. Langston will pitch to Lofton. Manram on it first. That is a 19. Nothing happening on strat. Langston will pitch. 6-2. That's an error on a grounder. Lofton gets the swing. 6-2. And that's going to be a double into right field. Lofton smacks a double. The ball is hit to right. Salmon's error rating is a 3. That's a 6. It's not going to be an error. So Manny Ram now will check the base running. Manram, the base running rating of 3 plus 2 outs is a 4. In order to get home on a double to right, -1 is a 3. The right fielder for California is Salmon. He has a -1. It's a 2. A 1-2, Manram will score. 3-5, he holds. 6, someone's out. And that is a 6. And it is a 6 on the white die, which means the lead runner is score. So Manram does score. Now it's up to Lofton. He's caught between second and third on a rundown. So on a rundown, if it's a 1, he's out automatically. He's out automatically. 2-5. He's out automatically. If it's a 4 or less, the only way he gets on, it's got to be a 6 for him to get the, and it's not. He's out. So Kenny Lofton is doubled up as thrown out at third base and caught in a rundown. So he's out quickly, but the run does score, and the side is retired. So it is a double for Lofton, but he is out trying to get to third. Ramirez does come in to score. It's now 3-2 after 7, as Lofton is thrown out at third base, is caught between a rundown, and he's tossed out at third. That's how that goes. 3-2, so we get 1 run on 2 hits. At the end of 7, Angels still lead by 1. What have we got coming up here as we go to the top of the 8th? Tonight, we have the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners in 1985, and Mark Langston gets to go again. Only this time, he'll be 10 years younger, pitching for the Mariners. He goes up against Marty Bystrom of the Yankees. Tomorrow on the 1995 One and Gone will be game number 22. The San Francisco Giants will face off against the Cincinnati Reds in a big game there at Riverfront Stadium. So that's our 95 One and Gone game coming up. The Giants will take on the Reds tomorrow in 95. So we'll see what happens then. Should be fun. Top of the 8th inning, we'll see a new pitcher for the Indians as Ossenmacher is done. They have left, right, left coming up for the Angels. So I think we'll see a lefty coming up for the Indians. And they will go with, they're going to go with Jim Poole. 3 wins, 3 losses, a 3.75 ERA. Poole will pitch to Garrett Anderson to start the top of the 8th. Poole with the pitch. 3-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Anderson gets the swing, 6-4, and that is a star 4. It's a fly out the left. That's the first out. Here is Damian Easley. Poole will pitch. 4-1 against the righty. That is a straight home run check. Easley against the lefty is a 4. That is a 4. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is hit deep to center field. It is gone. Damian Easley solo jack for the Angels. That is the second home run given up by the Indian bullpen. It's now 4-2 California. Stadium groans. Ugh. Jim Poole pitched Easley a basketball and he slam dunked it over the center field fence. 4-2 Angels. As the bullpen for the Indians is not cutting it. And now the batter will be Greg Myers. Poole will pitch to Myers. He is 1 for 3 tonight. Poole's pitch, 6-1, possible error. Myers will swing 6-3. That's a ground ball to Poole. His error rating is a 15. That is a 4. It's going to be an error. And that's a ground ball, so that means Myers only takes first as Poole throws the pitch wide of the bag. So that is an E1, and that is the first error on the Indians. Allows Myers to reach first. The batter is Gary DiSarcina. Infield will be halfway. Poole will pitch to DiSarcina. Actually, you know what? No, he won't. Poole's going to come out. And they will go with a righty now for the Indians. So let's see who they're going to bring into pitch. And they're going to go with Eric Plunk. 6 wins, 2 losses, 2.67 ERA, 2 saves. Plunk will now come into pitch against DiSarcina. We're still 1 out. Infield is half. I am still rolling a strat. That is a 19. DiSarcina. Oh, bunt attempt. Runner at first base. No, DiSarcina bats 307. I'm not going to let a 307 bunter. Plunk will pitch 1-3, walk plus 10, and that 18 is going to be too high. DiSarcina 6 minus 2 is a 4, plus 10 is 14. DiSarcina does not walk. He will bat. And that is a 5. And that is a 5-1 for DiSarcina, and that is a ground ball back to Plunk. Let's see if he turns a double play. DiSarcina 2, +1 is 3. The pitch, it is hit to the pitcher, which is +4. Infield halfway, +5. Right, DiSarcina hitting from the right side. Second baseman's pivot for the Indians, which is Baerga. So a 1-5, they turn the double play, and they do. Plunk to second base, to first base, double play, and he gets out of it. The 1-4-3 double play. One run on one hit and an error. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Angels 4-2 over the Indians. Yeah, Plunk is a +10 hit by pitch rate. I know, right? That's not surprising, is it? Bottom of the 8th inning. Omar Vizquel is leading off for the Indians. Mark Langston is tired. He's going to come out. The Angels will go to the bullpen. He's pitched a good game, but you got to go to the pen here. It's switch right coming up. Let's see who they're going to want to go with. And I think they'll go with a right-hander. See, I think they'll go with a right-hander. And it is going to be... for the 8th inning. I think they're going to go with well, you know what? I think you go with this guy. They're going to go with Troy Percival. 3 wins, 2 losses, 3 saves, 1.95 ERA. Troy Percival will pitch to Omar Vizquel here to stop the bottom of the 8th. Percival does have that special K rating, so I got to keep a track on that. Vizquel pitch from Percival, 4-6. That's a walk +10. And that 13, that's the first thing he does is walk the leadoff batter. And definitely Percival walks Vizquel, leadoff runner on for the Indians. That will bring up Carlos Baerga, infield halfway automatically. And am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. He does have a balk rating, a 13, nothing happening. Percival will pitch to Baerga. 3-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Baerga will swing 5-5. Star 3. That's a fly out to center field. However, that is a 5. And against a lefty switch, that is because falls into 1-9. That is a strikeout. Struck him out. 1 down. That brings up Albert Bell. If there's one guy that can get this game tied, it's him. Strat roll says a 14, nothing happening. Percival will pitch, and that's a 2-2 hit by pitch. 7 minus 5 is 2. That is a 4, no hit by pitch. Bell gets the swing, and that is a 5-2, and that's going to be a fly out to right. The 18 is too high for Special K. Fly out to right, out number 2. And now it's up to Eddie Murray. 2 outs, infield now normal. Strat says a 16, nothing happening. Percival will pitch. And that is a 5-6. That's a walk chance. The 20 is high. Murray will swing. That's a 2-2. And that's going to be a double into right field for Murray. Does Vizquel score? Base running rating 3. 2 outs is 4. That's a ball hit to right. And that is Salmon. -1 is a 3. A 1-3. Vizquel will score. 4-5 he holds. 6, someone's out. And that is a 4. He holds. He does not score. He stays at third, mostly because of the hold of the good arm by Tim Salmon. A -1 arm rating prevents Vizquel from scoring. That could be huge. But now, here is Jim Thome. Jim Thome. And he will pitch, and Troy Percival will pitch to him. This is Percival's 5th batter. He will be tired after this. Runners at second and third. And no, you don't walk Tomei to pitch to Manram. Pick your poison. They'll pitch to Tomei. 2 outs. Fans here at the Jake hoping for a big hit. Strat Roll says a 1. No, Vizquel's not going to. Although Vizquel does have a chance to steal home on this, he will stay at third and let Tomei bat. Because a steal home chance is there. But he'll stay. Percival will pitch to Tomei. It's a 2-3. And that is a strikeout chance. And the 10, he got him, struck him out. Oh, Tomei goes down on a strikeout by Percival. And ends the inning. No runs. There was a hit. And at the end of 8, 4-2 Angels. The Angels are 3 outs away from kicking out the 1 seed. Yes, I saw my Mets make the next appearance. Steve Carlton against Jim McAndrew, I believe. Don't knock Jim McAndrew. He was a very capable pitcher. I look forward to seeing that game, Mets and the Phillies, in that pennant chase. I saw it on your schedule. And, of course, I am definitely looking forward to the Black Cat. Definitely looking forward to the Black Cat game. Top of the 9th inning. Eric Plunk. Let's see. Angels have switch left-right coming up. And I think the Indians are going to take Plunk out. And they're just going to bring in their best pitcher to try to keep this a 4-2 game. And that is going to be Jose Mesa. 3 wins, no losses, 46 saves, a 1.13 ERA. Jose Mesa will pitch to Tony Phillips here to start the top of the 9th. Pitch from Mesa. That's a 3-4. That's an error on a grounder. Phillips will swing 1-6, star 4. That's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Jim Tomei. Error rating is a 9. That's an 18. He will not make the error. Throws to first. Out number 1. Here's Jim Edmonds. Mesa will pitch. That's a 1-4 strikeout chance. 18 is high. Edmonds gets the swing. 2-1, fly out to left. And that's out number 2. And now here's Tim Salmon. Salmon the batter now. Angels looking for some insurance. 2 outs. Mesa with the pitch. That's a 2-1 strikeout chance. 3 got him. He struck out Salmon. And Mesa does the job and keeps it where it's at. Will we see some 9th inning magic? We go to the bottom of the 9th, 4-2. Angels 3 outs away from eliminating the 1 seed. Manny Ramirez will bat. The Angels will go to the pen. They will bring out their closer. And that will be Lee Smith. No wins, 5 losses, 37 saves, 3.47 ERA. Lee Smith will get the call to knock the Indians out. Manny Ramirez, of course, will bat. Indians bench ready to go. Smith will pitch. And that's a 2-1 strikeout chance. 2 got him. He strikes out Ramirez. And that is out number 1. The next batter is Paul Sorrento. Although Sorrento does have 25 homers, there will be a pinch hitter for Sorrento. He will come out, as you need base runners here. And coming on to pinch hit will be Sandy Alomar, 300 average. Sandy Alomar gets the call, and he'll go up against Lee Smith, a better hitter. 1 out. Smith will pitch to Alomar. That's a 2-5. Strikeout chance, 15 is high. Alomar gets the swing. 1-6, start 2. It's a fly ball to center field, out number 2. The next batter is Tony Pena. Last chance for the Indians. And Tony Pena, do I have another catcher available on the lineup? I believe I do, yes. Tony Pena is 1 for 3, but he's going to come back, and coming on to pinch hit for the Indians will be Herb Perry, 315 average. So I have to replace the catcher and the first baseman if this game goes any further. Herb Perry against Lee Smith, 315 average. Cody Travis joins us here late in the game for Jacobs Field, but good to have him here. 2 men out. Fans here at Jacobs Field. Lee Smith trying to close the game. Indians trying to move on, but the Angels looking to upset. Smith with the pitch. 6-4, possible error. Herb Perry gets the swing. 6-3 against a right-hander. It's a fly ball to right field. Fly ball to right. Tim Salmon's error rating is a 3. That is a 5. Salmon gets under it, taps his glove, puts out his glove, block, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. Angels knock out the Indians 4-2 on the upset. A 1-2-3 inning, can you believe it, at RJL 518 in the 9th? Lee Smith does the job. And the Angels move on, and the Indians, or I should say the Cleveland Baseball Club, that will formerly be known as the Indians, go home. Final line score coming up. As Stadium groans, and I know Section 879 groans. Ugh. For the California Angels, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. For the Indians, 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. Mark Langston picks up the win. Chad Ogea the loss, and Lee Smith does get the save. As that takes care of the Indians, California will move on. They will face the winner of the Reds and the Giants tomorrow after that game is played. Cleveland held to only 2 runs. Good pitching by Mark Langston. And Langston pitches again tonight, although he pitches for the Mariners in the 85 game hosting the Yankees. So all you Yankee fans or Yankee haters, please don't miss tonight's game in 85 inside pitch. Bob's Tabletop Sports Baseball Demos for Remain 90, Cody Travis, Tribe fan, Keith White, Steeler fan, thank you all for joining me. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. If you've not subscribed, please do. A big win for the Angels. They move on 4-2 today. We'll catch you guys later tonight. See you later and take care.